So we're live now on Instagram.
Yes.
Wholesome Together is about to happen. Kim. Check, check. Can you hear me?
Check, check.
Perfecto.
Yes.
Yes. Got it.
Hello, hello.
1, 2, 3. Check, check. I can hear.
Okay, now I can hear.
Perfect.
Now? No. Yes.
Sorry. Let's get some coffee.
Hi guys, we're starting in just a second. We're just waiting to get on the show. Here we go.
And here we go. So exciting.
Is the disclaimer going on?
Yeah, I think that's what's happening right now. And then we're starting.
Welcome to my podcast, Wholesome Together. I'm Tamar, and I'm a certified holistic health coach. All discussions in this podcast are general information and not intended for medical advice. Please consult with your physician or healthcare provider for any questions or concerns.
Hello.
Hello guys, welcome to Wholesome Together. I'm your host, Tamar, holistic health coach. And this is my partner over here, Donna.
Hi. I'm here to learn and enjoy. I love your podcast so much, and I'm finally here. Last week was kind of rough. I had so many things going, but I was still there via Zoom. But today we're here face to face.
Yes, and I love having Donna. Donna
So excited.
knows a lot about health, and
I'm truly passionate. I think one of the things that I found this year so exciting is the knowledge that we can use to better our health, especially now these days are rough.
Exactly.
So I can't be more excited to be here.
Great. So guys, today I'm going to talk about eating the rainbow. If you guys follow me on my Instagram, which is Wholesome Together, I'm always mentioning eating the rainbow. And
Yes.
Not only does it make your plate look super pretty, but each of those colored fruits and vegetables have many benefits to our body. And we're going to kind of go down the rainbow and discuss what those benefits are.
Woo, exciting. I love
Yes.
it. I'm definitely a visual eater.
Yeah.
I love when my plate looks good. I love when food is like being, presented in a nice way. And I think nothing makes it look better than color.
That's right. I mean, I'll make a salad and I'll, put certain colors together and I'm like, wait, I need some red or I need some orange,
Love it. Yeah.
So
just like, kind of like it makes your eating in style.
it does. Yeah, even I wore my rainbow necklace to represent the rainbows today.
I love it.
So anyways, let's start with red, since that's the first color of the rainbow.
Strong color, yeah. And I love so many red fruits and vegetables.
So red is a big one. There's a lot of red fruits and vegetables, and they are especially good for our hearts, our brain function, and our memory.
Wow.
Right. So
Amazing.
yeah, they contain carotenoids called lycopene, which is what makes them red.
Okay.
There's antioxidants like anthocyanin, lycopene, and resveratrol, which resveratrol you've heard me talk about. Resveratrol is also in the skins of grapes and wine, which is like one of the number one longevity foods ever.
Is it good for your skin too? Or?
It's good for your skin. It's super anti-aging.
Love it.
Yes. Any
Anti-aging is it's my language.
Yeah,
Speak
I
it.
mean, the longest living person that has lived ate, it's in chocolate also. So she ate a kilo of chocolate a week, and I think she lived until about 124 or something like that.
Yeah, Miss Clemente from
Yes,
France. I actually
yes.
Googled her.
Uh-huh.
I was talking about her too because it was so exciting. Like, how do you eat chocolate and live longer?
Right.
And so that's why I've been always buying a lot of chocolate.
Yeah, so cacao is also loaded with resveratrol as well as wine, but obviously the alcohol is not something we want to over consume. So it's in the skins of grapes, and it's in strawberries, mostly in the seeds.
Wow.
So yeah.
I love it. My daughter loves strawberries, so I'm like, now, when I always tell her don't overeat the strawberries, and I kind of feel like, give a chance to the cucumber.
Yeah.
Now I kind of feel good about it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
okay.
I think any fruit that, if you want to eat a lot of any fruit, it's probably berries, because they're the lowest in sugar. So
surprisingly
raspberries,
enough, right?
because they're sweet.
They're so good. I would
Yeah.
have never, I looked it up and I saw strawberries are the lowest in sugar.
Yeah, strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries,
Wow.
all really, really good and low in sugar, and many
amazing.
benefits. So yes, the red fruits also have flavonoids, and they fight heart disease, they reduce blood pressure,
Wow.
and they decrease LDL cholesterol, boost immune system, and improve your blood flow. So that's why we want to incorporate red fruits and vegetables. So we've got red peppers, we've got red beets. Beets are amazing. We talked about beets last week and how they really can stabilize and balance your hormones.
Amazing.
They detoxify through the liver. So
I buy beets once a week because of that. I try to make the beet salad.
yeah, do that. You can buy beetroot powder. Actually, it's really good in smoothies. It actually adds some sweetness to them.
Oh,
Yeah, so I put them in put the beetroot powder in smoothies also. But
That's nice.
we eat a lot of beets too. And
Okay.
have you ever tried raw beets?
Just as is.
Yeah, you can slice them really
Slice
thin,
them and
put them on a salad.
So yeah, that's how I make my salad. I started making beet salad. Very, very simple. Just raw beets, some
That's
lemon, and some parsley. That's it.
Yeah, and parsley's amazing. Really good
Yeah.
for cleaning your blood, which we'll get to the
We'll get
greens
to,
soon.
yes.
But yeah, I just think that overcooking foods kind of depletes a lot of the nutrients.
True.
So
Yeah.
I think steaming is like the best way to go. So usually you kind of just boil the beets, but I actually now steam them, and it turns out just as good. Like, they're still soft, and I think it keeps a lot of the nutrients in.
I
like
like
that.
the crunch. I don't mind it.
I like the crunch
Yeah.
too.
As long as you wash it very well. I don't know
Mhm.
why it's like absorbed with like. You have to. I guess. I like to peel the the outer layer.
You must peel, because they're root vegetables, so they're
Yes.
grown under the dirt.
The
So
dirt,
yeah,
got
so
it.
they're kind of dirty.
Yeah. So
Which-
just wash it very well. Peel
Yeah.
the roots, the layer, and then make yourself a nice
Yes.
salad.
Although you guys, the dirt, as long as you know where it's coming from, which we most likely don't,
Don't.
but the dirt, if it's clean, it's actually really good for our gut microbiome.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but we're not going to eat the dirt because we didn't grow them ourselves.
Yeah, so we don't know.
Yeah, so I don't advise to eat the dirt on them.
Yeah, it's kind of scary.
Yeah. So next we have orange. Orange
Love.
is it contains antioxidants,
I
beta
know.
carotene,
Oh wow.
and that's what gives food the orange color. We were talking a little bit before we went on the show about how certain foods actually, if you take a close look at them, they look like what they do for us. What the benefits are.
I thought I was insane. I think it's like they always say coincidence is God's joke.
Exactly.
So that's a really good joke.
Yeah. So if you guys cut a carrot and look at the carrot, it's gonna resemble an eye.
Yeah.
And
I never thought of it, but when I cut it, because I cut it daily, it's like the retinas. It's kind of like, and it's so cool.
so orange foods, they contain vitamin C, they increase immunity, and they also promote healthy eye and healthy skin.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm
so
craving it right now.
Yeah. Let's get some. So far we got some beets in our salad, some carrots,
Some oranges.
yeah, and just those beautiful colors right there. Like,
Yeah.
I just love looking at those colors.
Yeah, me too.
So the orange also is reduces cancers, lung cancers, and some other cancers.
So important these days. I feel like, so many have been affected.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, if we can prevent, it'd be the best way to heal.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not to be affected. And it's so important.
That is why I do what I do. I really just want to spread the love, the awareness. You don't need to run and get put on pharmaceutical drugs, which then just cause other complications. So you guys just eat your food as medicine, because truly we are so lucky that God has given us all these plants that
100%.
are medicine.
And he even made it resemble like what it is
Yes.
that's good for us. Like we just spoke about avocado.
Yes.
It's
Yeah, we'll put avocado when we get to the greens.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we'll
We'll
talk
save
about
it.
it then, yeah.
okay.
Avocados are one of my favorite superfoods. I think I eat at least a half of an avocado every day, sometimes a whole. Don't be afraid to eat avocados.
I know. I honestly eat 2 a day, which is a little insane. They're like, oh, don't worry. I mean, don't overdo it.
So good for you.
You'll gain weight. So far, I'm being good.
No, you're not gaining weight from an avocado.
I mean, there is healthy, you know.
It's a healthy fat.
fat.
It's not, you're not getting a saturated fat from, let's say, canola oil or some artificial oil or it's not animal fat. It's a really good fat that actually promotes weight loss, this fat. So yeah. Yes, so it has lots of benefits.
We'll get to it.
And also, you guys, you want to eat organic. There is so many pesticides and chemicals being sprayed on our foods, which also puts us at a really high risk for lots of illnesses, including cancer.
I know. We can't emphasize it enough.
We can't emphasize it enough.
I don't know how much more expensive organic is versus to the non-organic.
I don't know exactly, but you know, we have to set up a shopping run one day, and we can definitely take a look at that.
I feel like no price could justify
no
health.
Price.
You know, like whatever you'll pay, because a lot of people come up to me and say, "Oh, eating healthy is really expensive." Not really.
No, because you'll pay later, and it's better to pay for what you're eating and enjoying than paying for the doctor and it's some treatment you might have to go through that is not enjoyable. And you know, I'd rather spend the money now, invest in your health.
Exactly, that's the most valued expense
you'll
ever have.
And especially if you are trying to conceive, or you are pregnant, or you're breastfeeding. Or you're going through menopause. You guys, even like our meats, they're filled with artificial hormones, which just destroy our balance of our hormones. So
I used to ask myself, why am I so hormonal? Like, and it not only affects your body, it affects your behavior.
It does.
You know,
it affects your mood.
Your mood, your behavior. It's like in everything we do. Like honestly, ever since I've been taking the time even to go out of my way to buy grass-fed organic meat and chicken, it has affected me. I can't even explain it enough. And I really think it's worth it. Even if the local market doesn't have it, go out of your way, find it.
Yes, you guys, and I eat kosher meat, so I know probably a lot of you listeners also do, and it makes it a little more difficult because
I know. It's rough on us.
Yes, we don't have as much available to us, but I beg you, I mean, the butcher might think I'm so annoying, but he is so nice to me when I come. So I come and I ask him, what do you have that's grass-fed? And he's like, Tamar, he knows it's me. So know your butcher. Certain ones.
I love it about you. I think me and you are about the only ones out there that ask for our meat to be grass fed. And it should be the other way around. Everybody should be like, when we go to the local kosher market, everything needs to be organic, not just me and you.
Yes, and wild fish too, you guys, super important. You want to also eat wild fish, and you know, certain fish has less mercury than others. I personally love salmon. It's got great omegas, and it's one of the lower ones. You don't want to do too much tuna, but I also just, you know, to let you guys know, when I went to the kosher market, the butcher, I asked him, are all these all the chicken out here, because I don't see any organic, is it all hormone free? And he said, no, it's not. And
he's
he went
not
and
allowed
got me.
to lie. Yeah.
Yeah, and he went and got me a different one. So you guys be sure you ask, because these are all disrupting our hormones, which when our hormones are out of balance, that's when we are susceptible to illness, to cancer. So ask. Don't be afraid to ask. And shop locally when possible at your local farmer's market for your produce. I get amazing wild fish at the farmer's market.
Yeah.
So, do what you can. Now let's move on to yellow.
Woo!
Okay, so yellow foods contain carotenoids, which give any color from red, orange to yellow. This is yellow, and bioflavonoids, which are plant pigments, and they function as antioxidants. So yellow foods improve circulation, and they are the most energy-giving food. So if we look up in the sky and we see what is yellow, it's the sun. So yellow foods give us energy, like the sun gives us energy. So they contain vitamins A and C, which is essential. So, I think yellow is probably a little harder and less of it than probably red and orange. But, there's yellow carrots, there's yellow peppers, bananas, lemons.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing. I always drink lemonade to kind of clean my gut.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like when I'm over bloating, lemons is my life. And I have been given 7 tips of how to lose weight, and I actually talked about lemons. They're so amazing for digestion and everything, and now it makes sense that the yellow helps
the circulation.
Yeah,
so I wake up in the morning and I have a liter of water with my salt water and my lemon. I drink that every morning before I drink anything.
I know, and I know this concept might be a little tough for some people to kind of think about. But once you do it, it's not as hard. I used to be like, what? Not drink coffee in the morning first thing?
Yeah.
But today I can't, I don't even drink coffee until 10.
It's amazing.
So,
and not only that, it sets you up for having a hydrated day. You already drank so much water, and it just starts you off so hydrated, especially now that it's summertime.
Yeah.
We need to stay hydrated.
Exactly.
And if you're trying to lose weight, whatever your issue is, whatever healing you're trying to do, the number one thing that you could do for your body is drink water. If you're trying to lose weight, just by drinking a couple liters of water a day, you're going to lose weight.
Wow.
So definitely drink up, and yes, the lemon.
Yeah.
Good point.
Love it.
Now let's move on to green, which happens to be my favorite.
My favorite too.
So you guys, green foods are super powerful. They purify our blood.
There's so many of them as
There's
well.
so many of them.
So many good ones. The strongest one, I feel like.
Yes, they strengthen our immune system. They ward off depression and anxiety as well.
That's the best.
Broccoli, cabbage, and spinach have anti-cancer and antioxidant compounds that help the liver detoxify our blood. They reduce the risk of lung cancer, and chlorophyll, which is found in all our dark leafy greens, is a natural deodorizer. So it actually, when you're green on the inside, you're clean on the inside.
Wow.
So eat your greens, purify your blood. Cilantro detoxes from metal, so it's a natural metal detoxifier. You guys, no matter how clean you eat,
you absorb some metal.
Yes, I mean, we breathe metal. We take a shower. There's metals in our shower. You can't help but absorb those. Our skin absorbs 60% of what's on it. So
we shouldn't be stressed about it as much.
Right.
But definitely, the healthier we become, and the healthier food we consume, the better it is, because it could help us fight it off.
Yeah, because then we fight the free radicals and we remove them. So if you're consuming chlorophyll, dandelion greens, they are so detoxifying. They purify our blood, and they're a good source of vitamin A, B, and C, which is essential for healthy blood. So we want to definitely eat up on the green veggies. Also, if you're trying to conceive and you're going through any infertility issues, you want to definitely add tons of leafy greens. Same with any hormonal imbalance, thyroid issues. You want to definitely up your intake.
I couldn't empathize enough with a lot of women who go through the very uncomfortable process of IVFs and trying so hard and wasting tons of money, and really this advice could really change someone's life. So like, please guys, really, this is more than just science. Like, I can give you blueprints published everywhere that this is science proof statistics that helped people, and it's just all in our foods. It's so easy.
Well, this is science, and a lot of people have it twisted that just being medicated or going to your Western medicine doctor that's just prescribing you medicine, that's scientism. It's like a religion. It's not that's not science. This is science as well. I'm not knocking that, because obviously medicine is amazing too, but this is also has scientific evidence,
exactly.
you know?
Everything is scientifically proven. Yeah.
So, and the thing is, when you are suffering from infertility or any illness, it could be, you know, an inflammatory disease, anything that you are going through, it's like they don't even sit down and tell you, hey, you should eat broccoli sprouts.
Yeah, they wouldn't give you that.
Yeah.
Because how are they going to make money?
Right, so that's the thing.
They're like, oh, you need IVF, you need this, you need that, you need our way of, which helps a lot of people, by the way, but if you start with, you know, it takes a very healthy body to create another body. That's how I understand the need, you know, as a mom, like, I really wanted big family. Since I was super young, I wanted 7 kids.
Wow.
I know. So I really want for people to have success in that, because it's the meaning to our life, you know.
Yeah, and it's you know, I've seen a lot of people that I'm close to suffer from infertility, and
it's heartbreaking. It's
heartbreaking. It's so hard on a woman emotionally. I'm sure it's hard on men too, but there's nothing like how it feels with being for a woman, you know. So you guys, just, you know, you want to incorporate all these colors, because these are all beneficial for your health. Broccoli sprouts are even more powerful than broccoli.
Wow. Yeah.
They have reverse effects of airborne pollutants, so they can remove these pollutants that we are inhaling on a daily basis. So I'll throw them in my smoothie if I didn't have time to eat them that day.
I have to share a quick recipe that we started doing. I was like, what can I add broccoli to? Because
but these are broccoli sprouts.
Sprouts.
Oh, it's sprouts. Okay.
Sprouts. So we started taking them and making a salad with cranberries and
which is a really good red.
Yeah. So my sister found this, and she started making the salad with cranberries and walnuts. And just added some lemon and some really good sauce that I think included ginger in it. Something insane.
Ginger is amazing for you, which I have down here too.
Oh my god, this salad, I cannot
You could put the ginger in your salad dressing, you know, some
Exactly.
olive oil, ginger with a little lemon.
I think that's what she brought this recipe, but I cannot go with the Shabbat without the salad.
Wow.
This salad is my life. Like, I don't eat my fish first, I eat that salad. That's for me everything.
And you guys, I highly recommend, eat your salad first, fill up on that, and then eat your other food next.
Oh my god, you're like me. That's exactly what I do.
That's what I do. And for my daughter, who's 3 years old, while I'm making her food, I cut up a bunch of vegetables, and I just put olive oil, which is, by the way, another longevity food and super good for balancing hormones. I put that on her vegetables with some lemon and salt, and I just put some carrot sticks, celery sticks, cucumber, whatever I have, and I just, you know, it took her a while. She would bite the celery and put it back. Now my daughter chews on celery. She loves it.
So much better than the manufactured, you know, whatever.
Yeah, so instead
snacks.
of keeping them busy with some processed crackers,
Yeah.
put a bowl of vegetables to keep them busy while you're finishing their food. That's what I do. And I let her get some nutrients, and then let her eat the rest.
You know, kids are having a really hard time, especially during Shabbat or Shishi, when the smell is there but the food is not.
Right.
So we gotta give them snacks.
Yeah.
So we have to choose the healthiest, and
Yeah.
I love this advice. I'll definitely try it. I don't know how my daughter will react.
I know. We were at the pool on the weekend, and I came out and I had like walked with 2 bowls of like all this fruit, and I got definitely a few comments because I live in a building, and they were like, wow.
Yeah.
Everybody else was like having their chips and their this, and
Yeah.
I brought that out, and then, you know, I have my healthy chips, which there's not really a healthy chip, but, you know, I
Yeah.
have my healthier ones, but I bring that out next, you know?
Yes, yeah, definitely. I think that's an amazing advice. I'll
Yeah.
start doing it. I don't know the reaction of my kid. Probably at
You
first.
just keep trying it
Yeah,
until
But consistency is key.
yeah, and let them,
Definitely.
you know what, you guys, instead of focusing on the foods that you don't like, focus on what you do like.
Yeah.
So that's what I tell my daughter. She's like, I don't like this one, so don't eat that one. You like this one, eat this one.
You know, people came up to me and they're like, how your girl is eating cucumbers? And I'm like, you know what? I love cucumbers. I snack on them, and I just put them out there all the time.
Amazing. Cucumbers are amazing. My daughter loves cucumbers
Yeah,
too.
and it's under the green.
It's under the greens, you guys. So
yeah, so
so
definitely.
eat your greens, and
Love
remember
greens.
chlorophyll, which, you know, you can also get chlorophyll drops. I put them in my water. My daughter also will come and say, I want green water, so, and she'll drink it because
Oh, it does make the water all
yeah, it makes
green
it
and
green,
nice.
but you don't really taste it. It sometimes has like a tiny mint. They put a mint taste in it.
Okay.
But parsley, cilantro, like I said, cilantro detoxifies metals from your body. I mean, how
Wow.
powerful is that?
Oh my God, I'm gonna grow it.
Yes.
I feel like
Grow it. Put it on everything. Next is blue and purple, which it's really one of my favorites because I think it's a little bit harder to come by.
yeah, those are rough. Also, I think they probably have to sit in the sun for a long time to get those colors, right?
Yeah, I would think so. Well, it depends because I guess all
Yeah.
of them grow differently. But
Yeah, that's true.
you know, there's grapes that are purple, blueberries.
My favorite.
Blue fruits and vegetables have a compound called phycocyanin in them. If you guys follow me, I always make a blue drink, which is phycocyanin. It's a blue algae, and it's a real, true blue pigment, natural from the earth, and it is so blue.
Wow.
So,
I remember I saw it once.
Yes.
Super good looking, like
yes.
visually, you know.
It is very visually good looking,
Yeah.
and it's really good for you. So blue and purple are rich in antioxidants, and they prevent early signs of aging.
Love.
Yes, and they prevent heart disease. They also contain resveratrol. So, like I said, the grape skins on the purple grapes, it's one of the most powerful longevity substances. Black fruits, blackberries, you guys, any black food is an ultimate longevity substance.
Wow.
So eat up. It's in Chinese medicine it's called Jing, which is your core bone marrow energy.
Oh my God.
So if you want to live super long, consume
I
black
do. I love it.
black foods. So blackberries, black beans, charcoal happens to be black.
Which helps. You said you take it if you kind of
To detox, but it's also so tested in animals. The longest living animals consume charcoal. They did a lot of tests on animals.
like turtles probably. Yeah.
Whatever like even my dog. My dog is almost 16, and I took him to a naturopathic doctor.
Wow, that's amazing. Is
And
it
he
natural
has charcoal.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I sprinkle charcoal on his food every day.
I think I'll start doing it for Juby.
Yeah, so you guys,
Yeah.
just make sure you do the right dosage. But dogs, cats, you can give them charcoal. You want them to live long, give them charcoal.
Of course, we love our pets.
Yeah,
That's
we love our
amazing.
pets.
I have to say one thing about it. I switched from eating popcorn, which I heard is really bad for you. Like
Corn in general is not the best thing. Plus, most corn is GMO. So
Yeah. So I replaced it with blueberries, and they're called also brain berries.
Wow.
Because they're so good. They go through your blood brain barrier, and they have so much antioxidants. They just kind of detox everything there, and they're very good for the brain, for anti-inflammatory reaction. So if you have headaches, things like that, migraines, I think blueberries are very, very good.
Very. Blueberries are, I would say, probably the highest, not probably, they have the highest antioxidant
out of all
the fruits and vegetables.
And that's why they got their name, brain berries, because they're so good for your brain too.
And you guys, so antioxidant, so every day we accumulate oxidative stress by free radicals, by toxins that we eat, that we breathe. So you need antioxidants to level out and push those out of your body. So antioxidant to remove the oxidative stress.
Whatever it is that we...
So we need to consume a lot for that balance, because we don't want the oxidative free radicals to become more than the antioxidants.
Exactly.
So then I want to move on to white. I know that's not part of the rainbow, but it is.
Okay, yeah, no.
So white foods and veggies are good for digestion.
Nice.
And they reduce blood pressure and LDL cholesterol, and they reduce the risk of colon, prostate, and breast cancer.
Wow.
Cauliflower, mushrooms, potatoes, parsnips, radishes. So, you know, you want to include all these colors of vegetables, and also don't eat the same ones. You want to make sure you're eating different ones on a daily basis, because that is also really good for our gut microbiome, for the good bacteria. We want to include all different ones.
Amazing.
I wanted to go back to your salad because you mentioned the walnuts, and we were talking about visuals of food and how their benefits kind of resemble what they look like. And if you guys, we were discussing this earlier, if you guys look at a walnut, you can see what a walnut looks like. What does it look like?
It looks like a brain.
It looks like a brain. So
I know.
yeah,
it's good for our brain.
It's good for our brain.
Broccoli too, so I feel like it's like the ultimate brain salad.
And then we were talking about the avocados we forgot to mention in the green. If you guys look at an avocado, it looks like a uterus.
I know.
So
and green is good for fertility.
Yes, green is good for it's very hormone balancing. So if you are trying to consume, or you're having any thyroid or any hormonal imbalances, definitely eat up on your avocados.
I know, that's so exciting. I love avocados even more. It just made all these foods so much desirable. Like all this knowledge that you just kind of gave us makes me want to go and eat
a big crunchy delicious salad, right?
Yeah, oh my god.
And also, you guys, we don't want to leave out garlic, ginger, and onions. Not only do they spruce up our food and make it have more taste and flavor, they're also really beneficial. They're antiviral, antioxidant. Antiviral. They're basically like
they're like a medicine.
They're like a medicine. It's like having an antibiotic. So they're antibacterial and antiviral.
Oh, antibacterial.
Yeah.
That's why they always say when you're sick, take garlic or one of these.
I mean, if you really want to feel better, make like a garlic ginger shot. I mean, it tastes really bad. You can even put some oregano oil, which is so good for when you're sick, but it tastes absolutely horrible.
But it takes
with a little lemon. Shoot that.
I do shoot on a regular basis a lemon ginger. I love it. I go to Quench. They make it for me because I don't buy ginger, which I don't know why I should. It's
I just bought a huge bag because I showed you this morning. I bought an amazing juicer, you guys.
Oh, I know. Okay, that's once I invest in that.
I really invested. It was definitely a pricier one, but I figured I'm really gonna use this thing. So I made my almond milk this morning in it. So it did what the almond cow did. It separated. So now I have this almond. I have almond flour. So I'm gonna go home and bake something with my daughter later.
What?
And
that's amazing. I'm so excited. I don't know why I take so long to do it, but I'm just gonna come over.
I know. Yeah, just come over. I was like, is this thing too big to bring in? I should just bring it here and we should make a juice.
Or we should take the cameras out there. I think
that
would be nice.
Kitchen,
yeah, we have to go to the kitchen. All this food talk makes me hungry.
I know, right? Another thing that I wanted to add, you guys, to eat up on sweet vegetables if you have sugar cravings, because they will really help. So your sweet potatoes, your squash, carrots, onions,
Nectarines, peaches.
yeah, I think more probably the fruits are definitely beneficial too, but they do contain more sugar.
Yeah,
So
true.
I would like, the vegetables also contain sugar, but they do help with the cravings. You don't want to overdo the fruit either, especially if you are watching your sugar intake, because they are still sugar.
I always watch it. I feel like I always overdo the sugar intake, and it's kind of rough because I'm a sugary person.
Yeah.
But that vegetable first is the best tip you can
yeah, and that's why I think just really try to consume some of the sweeter vegetables to help with the cravings. You know, and also, you know, there's always the Abrahamson Center if you do have sugar addictions. You know. No,
sugar is actually more addicting. It's so funny. They took rats and sugar is way more addicting than
cocaine.
And anything like out there. So it's a pretty easy to become addicted to sugar.
The thing is that your brain can't. If you look at a brain that's addicted to cocaine and a brain that's addicted to sugar, they look exactly the same. And yes, the rats that were tested, the ones that were addicted to cocaine, they actually had a choice. If they wanted to, they gave them cocaine and sugar, and the cocaine addicted ones actually went to the sugar instead of the cocaine. So yeah, it's truly highly, highly addictive.
It's so easy, and it's in our food. It's everywhere. And the best thing is, you know, avocado, cucumbers, all these first, sugar later.
Yes, always try to eat things that you're not opening a package. That's like how I see it. Try to eat things that don't have a label. So and when you do have a label and you do have ingredients, try to keep the ingredients at 5 or less. That is like the biggest tip I could give, and make sure you can pronounce all the words that are in there.
Yeah, there's a reason why these words are hard to pronounce.
Yeah.
They're not good.
If you can't pronounce it, you probably don't want to eat it.
Exactly. I love it.
So you guys, that being said, eat the rainbow.
I so definitely will eat the rainbow. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
You made me just want to have the biggest salad right now.
Yeah, so everybody go eat an amazing salad. Throw some blueberries in there and
make it fun.
Make it fun.
I saw pomegranates all of a sudden.
Pomegranates are so good for you, and they are so beneficial for your health.
We didn't even get to talk about pomegranates.
We didn't talk about pomegranates, but
and I had a tree of pomegranates.
Wow.
Next to me one time.
Wow, it's my dream. One day, I promise, you guys will remember. I'm gonna invite you guys to come to my house, and I'm gonna literally have everything growing in my garden.
Oh my God, that'd be a dream. And it's so good for Earth to grow.
It is.
You know, so definitely, I think that it's more fair to eat from Mother Nature, because it helps us live longer and it helps our Earth and planet. So it's a win-win.
Yeah. I mean, when we go to blue zones, other countries, blue zones are places where people live longer. A lot of them are eating the Mediterranean diet, which happens to be
our diet. Yeah.
Mostly.
Yeah, mostly what you brought. Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow. So inspired. I had so much fun receiving all this amazing knowledge. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And thank you guys for always being here.
Yeah, thanks for listening. Please subscribe to our 2 channels, TLA Radio and Wholesome Together, and follow us on Instagram.
Yes, and we'll share some of we said we're going to make some short clips to kind of summarize everything.
Yeah.
But I think understanding the mechanism behind each and everything really would make you want to do it more and practice it and utilize it. So I'm glad that we shared
you guys,
everything.
all these fruits and vegetables also, by the way, I didn't really talk about inflammation, but they are huge on battling inflammation, which is a huge deal, because most illnesses and diseases are caused by inflammation. So
yes. Wow. I am truly inspired, and I had an amazing time. Thank you so much.
Me too.
Donna.
Eat the rainbow, guys.
Hey, rainbow. Woo! Love it.
Bye.
Bye.